Okay, I guess I'm going to have to do part 2. For some reason, YouTube decided to cut off the second half of the tags video. So, I believe the last one was about a fight in school. Okay, the very first fight that I had in school, like I said, I wasn't really a fighter, but I wasn't going to take any crap from anybody. So, when we first moved to Newfoundland, we were really picked on. We were mainlanders, and they wanted to establish a pecking order, I suppose. So there's a girl named Wendy in the back of the bus, and I decided I'd had enough from her, and I up with my fist and gave it to her and knocked the glasses right off the face and pummeled her a few times. But one of the times that I hit her, I grazed past her, and this is how much I didn't know how to fight. I made a fist like this, and I grazed past her, and I hit the glass in the back of the bus in the window and jammed my thumb down into my hand and broke my thumb. So, but that's all it really took. Like there were a couple of minor scraps, but all I had to do was pummel Wendy one time and they kind of left me alone. So, but again, if I'm attacked, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. What is something that gives you genuine peace of mind? Okay, and I'll just repeat what I said in the erased video. The love that my husband has for me. I trust him beyond all things. I know that he loves me with all his heart and soul, and I know that you get teeny boppers on here that are going, oh, we're soulmates, we are meant to be. I don't believe in soulmates. I don't believe that there's one person for everybody, and if anything were to happen to me, I would expect Dave to try to find somebody else to love. But he can go see strippers. I don't mind because I know he's coming home to me. He can, if one of the women that he works with starts making eyes with him, and that's happened twice now, he comes and he tells me, and I go and I put the fear of God into them. I scare the ever living crap out of them, and that's what I do. So that is the thing in this world that most gives me peace of mind. Have you ever told a lie in the past to keep you out of trouble with your parents? All the time. So many. So many. It's ridiculous how many. To the point that to this day, my parents really don't know who I am. And that's kind of sad, but that was kind of necessary too. They are both staunch Catholics. I'm Catholic too, but they're both staunch Catholics. My mother was a nun for 7 years before she married my dad. And my dad is extremely conservative and strict. So we are very different people. And to preserve myself and my id, if you want to say it like that, that's what I had to do. I lied my ass off every opportunity so I could maintain some sort of normal teenage life. So that's what I did. The worst way for somebody to break up with you was the way that it was done with me in my relationship prior with Dave. He'd never let me know. He was seeing his old girlfriend, bringing her around to all our haunts and hanging out with all our friends, and nobody told me. Once or twice a week he would bring me, and he would be kind of a little bit distant. I just thought maybe he's in a bad mood, or his father had just died too, so I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. But no one told me. None of the girlfriends of any of his buddies, none of the girls that I knew that were my friends, nobody told me. And when it finally came to a head, the thing that made me the maddest was that nobody told me. He made me look like an idiot, and they all went along with it. And that was the worst. I was spitting nickels for months over that. So that's the worst way, I think. And what's your favorite thing to cook? If you cook. I do cook. I love to cook, as a matter of fact. The thing that gives me the most satisfaction to cook is homemade bread. And I make it 6 loaves at a time. You know the big wash basins that you buy at the dollar store and fit in your sink and you can wash dishes? That's what I make them in. By hand, not a bread maker, by hand. And just today, as a matter of fact, I made 5 loaves of white bread, 1 loaf of cinnamon raisin bread, and 6 giant Parker rolls. And I did that this morning before it got too hot. But that's the thing that I get the most satisfaction out of making, and I'm good at it. So that's what I like. So that's it. I'm tagging Diva Tanya. I'm going to sneeze. Bless me. I'm going to tag Diva Tanya in this because I never see her do any tag videos. So come on, girlfriend, up with it. And anybody else who follows me, tag it, because I'm tagging you because I want to see all your little secrets and stuff, and I want to know more about you. So thanks a lot. Thanks, Rosemary. Bye-bye.